How's it going, A? Welcome back to the Great Green North. If you're new here, this is the channel where I help to get your lawn from brown and disgusting to green and beautiful in just under a year. So hit that subscribe button if that sounds good to you. In this video, we're going to be going over our full May lawn plan, what you need to do to get your lawn the greenest on the block in May. Now, our May has been skewed up with the polar vortex, which I talked about, the tips of how to get into the polar vortex, how to deal with the polar vortex last week. So if you want to check that out in last week's video. I'll put an iCard up here. But if you're here for this video, we're going to talk about watering, mowing, and fertilizing, and how to get the greenest lawn on the block in May. So let's start with mowing. Now that a lot of you are getting into mowing because temperatures are recovering, I'm going to advise your first mow, you're going to do it 3. Then you're going to, hopefully for most of May, it's expected to be a very hot and dry May this year. So I'm going to encourage you guys to get up to that 3.5 4-inch mark as fast as possible during May. I'm currently at the 3.5 mark right now because it's just been super dry this spring, and that's going to be influenced along with my suggestions that I'm going to be giving you here. What you're going to do is you're going to mow twice a week. So that means you're going to mow every Wednesday and every Saturday. And it doesn't matter folks, how long the lawn is. You're going to mow every Wednesday and every Saturday. 1, this will help you keep with the 1/3 rule. So you're only mowing off 1/3 of the grass plant at a time. 2, if you keep cutting off the top of the grass plant, it will encourage it to spread out instead of spreading up, focusing all of its energy on spreading out instead of spreading up, shooting rhizomes under to spread out. And 3, it will help you get out there and enjoy the mow a lot more. So that's why I suggest mowing twice a week. So that's what you're gonna do all May long, mow twice a week, every week. So second, we're going to get into fertilizing. So here's what I'm going to suggest. You're going to throw down your fert on May 2-4 weekend, which is this weekend coming up. Hopefully I got this video out close to then or around then, or Memorial Day weekend, anywhere after. Wherever you have rain in your forecast, close to the end of May, you're going to throw down your fert. This is going to help stimulate growth in the lawn again, especially with the fact that we're coming out of the polar vortex now. It's going to help stimulate more growth in the lawn. So what you're going to do is you're going to throw down anything that's high in nitrogen, high in potash, and if you can get phos, that's even better as well. So you can go to the store, get an all-purpose fertilizer, 16-16-16, throw that down at 3 pounds per thousand. I have a video up in the iCard here about how to put down fertilizer. Or you can use the product that I use, or you can use your Scott's spring fertilizer. So you're gonna put that down May 2-4 weekend or Memorial Day weekend if you're American down below. So now that you've ferted, you're gonna need to water that in, and we're gonna be talking about watering. So this year has been notoriously dry. We got 20 millimeters less rain that we got in spring. I'm gonna go on record here saying that we have not got a decent spring fall all year yet. The most watering we've received is a small day of rain we had a few days ago. The trees are dry, the plants are dry, the lawn is dry. I have never watered my lawn this much in April because my lawn is so dry. It is now May and I'm watering. It's the first week of May and I'm watering the lawn because it's so dry. That never happens up here. May is normally rain, 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 but we're supposed to be getting more rain coming into the latter half of May. So here's what I'm gonna suggest. If you're not getting enough rain, you need to help with water supplementing. Now, the lawn needs 1 inch to 1.5 inches of water every week. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna get yourself a rain gauge, and I'm gonna show you what this looks like. So here is a simple rain gauge. For those of you, it's a little thing here. It's got markers on it for the millimeters of rain that you have. You stick it in your lawn. You can also put this extension on it. If you have a lot more rain, it goes all the way up to 5 inches of rain, or 12 millimeters. But what all this does is it just collects water. So you're gonna put this out in your lawn when you're running your sprinklers. You can time how long it takes to put down 1/2 inch of water, and then every time you put out your sprinkler after that, you're just gonna use that same time that it took. You don't need to go out and get a rain gauge at the store. You can use a tuna can. If you just take a tuna can, place it in your lawn, a tuna can is about 1/2 inch deep, and once that tuna can starts to fill up halfway, then you know that you have put down 1/2 inch of water. Time it until it takes for the tuna can to fill up half the way, and then every time you run your sprinkler, you know how to run it for that time. Normally, it's about a half hour to 45 minutes to an hour. At my house, it's about 40 minutes to a half hour is normally what I run my sprinklers for. I've tested it with this. Whenever you get a new sprinkler, you're gonna have to recalibrate with your rain gauge. But also, if you're wondering how much rain am I getting, I can't see on my weatherman, or I don't know if my weatherman's right, get yourself a rain gauge, and every time it rains, just put it out in the lawn. You can go out and pick it back up and check to see how much rain you actually got. So what I'm actually gonna do, I'm supposed to get rain tomorrow. I'm gonna put this out in my lawn. We'll see how much rain we actually get. Okay folks, so it's been raining pretty consistently for the last day. So we're gonna go and check that rain gauge that I put out. Oh crap, it's warm out here. Hasn't been this warm all season. So if you hold that up there, we got about 1 centimeter of rain, or about 0.25 inches. So for an average good deep watering, your lawn should have 1 inch of water a week, which is up here. So we're about 1/4 of the way there. So in a conclusion for your watering section, if you're seeing under 1 inch to 1.5 inches of rain per week, you can supplement with your watering. You want to water deep and infrequent. So you want to water twice a week at 1/2 inch each time instead of 4 times a week. You only water, that's the way that Mother Nature does it. That's the way that you should do it. However, nothing can beat Mother Nature's rain. And if you're noticing that your lawn is still turning, even though you're putting down water, that happens to everybody. Nothing can beat a good soaking of rain from Mother Nature. Finally, we're going to be getting into seeding questions. Now, I did a full video on overseeding up here. I'm just going to be updating this video a little bit in this one. In that video, I said that you want to wait until temperatures get in between 8 and 10 degrees. Well, it looks like in this next week, we finally made it, folks. Spring seeding time is here. Normally, this happens around the last week of April, early May, but it took us a while, but we finally made it. So for those of you who put down your seed too early, I'm sorry, you probably missed the window by now, but you can go ahead and water. Once you put down your grass seed, you want to make sure temps are staying above 8 degrees, including your overnight temps, and below 20 degrees during the day. And this is how you're going to give your seed optimal growing temps. So there's one night where you go a little bit below or one day where you go a little bit above. It's not the biggest deal, but you want to make sure that you keep that seed wet. So water every day for 2 weeks. That's how long it takes for seed to germinate. And then water every other day for another week, and then put it back on your regular watering schedule. So I hope this video helped you. I'm gonna go and check my, put this rain gauge in my lawn. And I hope this video helped you. If you have any more questions about spring lawn tips, leave the comment down below. And I'll be continuing to put out these talk videos once a week. And normally I'll have another vlog video once a week as well. So from the Great Green North, my name is Wade Murray. I hope this video helped you. Please leave a comment down below if you have any questions. Subscribe to get the greenest lawn on the block in the spring. And from the Great Green North, my name is Wade Murray. Keep it green.